We are in Canada, okay?
Yeah, and all those people out there that said there's no way they're getting into Canada, we're here, and we're here to stay for a couple of months.
A couple months. And we escaped the heat. We're gonna go see some family in Nova Scotia. And we did everything we were supposed to be able to be here.
We did the test before. We did the test after we got here. We didn't even set up. We went straight and got our test done immediately.
It was a Zoom call with a nurse, and she watched us take the Q-tip and stick it up our nose, like through the video.
We had to do the Arrivecan app, and then we had to do the Nova Scotia safe check-in for when we head to Nova Scotia.
We followed all the rules. We are here at Murry Beach Provincial Park in New Brunswick, and you can hear the waves right here. You can see PEI lights at night.
Right over there.
It's a beautiful campground, and we have met so many amazing people, very welcoming.
Yeah, this place has been pretty awesome. It's kind of wild though. There's no trees. It's kind of just a big grassy field on a cliff overlooking the water. It's killer.
We only have power at the site, but we're used to that. If you saw our last video about Cobscook Bay and dry camping, we know how to deal with a shortage of water.
Yeah, even though we don't have any water here, that's no big deal. We got power, and after 2 weeks of Cobscook with nothing, man, we feel like we're living in luxury here with 30 amps.
We're lighting it up.
A couple of nights after we got here, Elsa came a knocking, and man, it was really blowing. The RV was shaking all over the place. It was insane here. A lot of wind, not too much rain, but the wind was crazy coming off the water.
Yeah, a couple days before it hit us, Elsa had gone through Gainesville where our kids were, so we kind of knew what we were expecting, but we're up on a cliff and we don't have a lot of buffer here, so you might actually hear some wind right now, but we love the breeze coming off the beach. It's great. You guys know how much I love sunsets. I love posting pictures and videos, and guess what? Bam, right back there. It's a short walk down to the beach from our spot. We can look out the window and see when is the best time to see the sunset, and I've caught some really good ones.
Yeah, if you stay here, you definitely want some of these sites that are right on overlooking the water. They catch the sunsets, they're awesome. We still have a pretty good view, but some of the sites here are just awesome.
We aren't really seasoned vloggers, but we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna show you a lot of the fun stuff we've done since we've been camped here. And we start with lighthouses because
Alice has to have a lighthouse wherever she goes. The first thing she does is search the area for lighthouses. And I think we saw 3 lighthouses in like one day. It was pretty good.
We saw 3 lighthouses. I was really happy about that. We saw the world's largest lobster.
I'm not sure if that's really the largest, because we got that one in the Keys that was pretty big, but that's a Florida lobster. Yeah. And they don't call it Maine lobster up here, by the way. They just call it lobster.
We went to Magnetic Hill Amusement Park, which I didn't realize it was an amusement park when I said we would go there.
It's kind of this weird, illusion thing where you park your car and then it rolls backwards up a hill. It's kind of wild, but you got to do it if you come here.
We didn't cross the Prince Edward Island Bridge, but we went on the beach below it, and we took some awesome footage of the bridge itself. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's how many miles long?
It's like 8 miles long.
We'll look it up later.
We can't go there till like the 18th, because if you're outside Atlantic Canada, we got to wait a few more days.
Yeah. And we went to Hopewell Rocks Provincial Park, which
that was really cool.
You need to bring a change of clothes, and you'll see when we show you that.
Alice went mudding for sure. Alice and Scrappy definitely got mudding in Hopewell Rocks.
And then Fundy National Park, our first national park in Canada, and I love national parks, so I hit almost everything that I want to see here. And we saw a waterfall.
If you guys remember your geography lesson as kids, we're talking about the Bay of Fundy for people that don't know, but it is really cool, the national park there. Canada definitely has some natural wonders you just gotta see.
So we hope you enjoy this.
Okay, here we are walking into a dilapidated old pier in search of a lighthouse. That lighthouse right there, we're going for that lighthouse right there.
We think this is how you get to it.
This is definitely one of our sketchier lighthouse experiences.
Wow. Oh my God. What happened here?
Wow. Watch your step there, Scrappy. Okay, here we are at Cape Germain, and we're on the tower overlooking the lighthouse. I'm not sure if we said lighthouse, but we're headed to that lighthouse back down there.
We're at the visitor center, and the PEI bridge is actually right on the other side of us.
Let's kind of zoom over here for the PEI bridge.
It's kind of hard to see.
There it is, it's behind us.
There's the PEI bridge.
Pretty awesome.
I love the blaze.
I know, eh?
Like you don't
Just
know
in
where you
case,
are.
just make sure you don't get lost. Okay, we're here at Cape Germain. Germain?
No idea.
Cape Germain?
It's a lighthouse.
It's a lighthouse, and it's in New Brunswick.
And it's very close to visitors.
It's really
center.
cool. This is like an actual, like, legit lighthouse right here.
He's going uphill really fast. Oh, he's flying past me. He's in neutral. He's in neutral. Going uphill. Wow.
Doesn't like to distract.
Here we are at Hopewell Rocks in New Brunswick. This is a must-see, but be prepared. It's very muddy. Check the tides because you want to come here once when it's low tide, and they say come back when it's high tide. Check out the observation desk, get an overview picture, and then come down and get the rocks. Now let's do a 360.
Yeah, this place is pretty cool. We'll kind of spin around us right here. You can see some of the rock formations, but we're right on the Bay of Fundy right here. So let's turn around. You can see we're right here on the Bay of Fundy, and we got like this chocolatey, like muddy water. It's pretty crazy.
I haven't found any Oompa Loompas yet.
Okay, there's this little gap right over here. And when the tide closes that gap, that means this whole section over here is closed off from exiting. And you have
this will be cut off 10 minutes.
But they're not supposed to be down here when it's closed, are they?
Oh yeah, you can come in.
Oh, you can?
At your own risk, yep.
Oh, at your own risk.
Yeah, we don't patrol it, so you
Right.
want to, no, you want to check tide tables, things like that.
Gotcha, that's
But
cool.
that's the tricky spot right there.
Yeah, that's what
because you
I-
can be in that cove.
Yeah.
You think you've got time, but
right.
you don't.
The tide comes in quick. That's what I've noticed.
That's right. It rises. It's rising a foot now every 8 minutes or so.
Oh, wow.
Vertically.
Okay, this is where we're going because the tide is closing us off over here. Yeah, you can't go around it anymore. Okay, we just spent about an hour and a half down here at Hopewell Rocks, and we got a little muddy, but we had a blast. I mean, this place is really cool.
They do have a wash station up top, so a tip that I didn't read is bring a change of clothes and a towel.
Definitely a towel, because man, Alice got muddy.
We're in our first set of
We're in the red chairs.
big red chairs. Look for those big red chairs.
That's part of the Fundy National Park scene, I guess. They set these beautiful scenes up from the red chair.
I hear water. We're at Dickson Falls and Fundy National Park. This is our first Canadian National Park. Woo!
It's pretty awesome. We were just looking for a couple of quick things to do today. And right here came across this little waterfall trail. So we're gonna check it out. I guess the biggest part of the fall right here, but this walkway has gone all the way up the stream and it's like a loop. It's pretty cool.
And very easy to do. We hope you enjoyed our adventures here in New Brunswick, Canada, and our kind of new vlogging style.
Yeah, it's so hard to like remember to talk to the camera like while you're doing something fun, like getting covered in mud and stuff like that. But it's something we're learning.
Yes, we're not really good at talking and chewing gum at the same time.
Now, are you interested in the Canadian provinces? Is it something you're planning on doing someday? We love it out here, and we just want to share the experiences of Eastern Canada with everybody.
Yes, and you can, as always, leave a comment on Instagram and Facebook. Maybe you've gone to these same places.
Now, we do lots of content like this. We do some travel stuff like this. We do some RV DIY projects, product reviews, campground tours, things like that. If you're into stuff like that, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps us out. Click the link right down there. Now, I'm also going to leave a link right over here for something for you to check out next. And remember,
Downsizing still makes sense, and it makes more sense if we downsize even more up here in Canada.